All right, so let's get you all the latest developments that have taken place till now. Currently, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is holding a high-level meeting with the armed services chiefs in Delhi. This comes a night after the Indian Army effectively repulsed these multiple attacks that came from Pakistan along the entire western border. They used drones and other munitions, is what we're told. It was India's S-400 air defence system that shot down hostile missiles at multiple places along the border. Pakistani missiles were intercepted at Satwari, Samba, Pura, Arnia in the Jammu region. This morning, if we talk about, then sirens were sounded in Chandigarh for nearly an hour after an air warning was received from the Air Force station of possible attacks, is what officials have said, and people were advised to remain indoors and remain calm. Take a look at the morning after. You can see the kind of shelling and artillery fire, the damage it has caused to many of those houses near the border, and people have evacuated these areas. There a look at inside houses in Rajouri that have been destroyed on Thursday as well. Remember, the Indian military said it had thwarted attempts by Pakistani forces to hit several military targets in 15 cities in the country's north and west using missiles and drones. So the army, the Indian Defence Forces, neutralizing these missile and drone attacks on military stations in Jammu, in Pathankot, in Udhampur, carried out by Pakistan. In a strongly worded statement, the army said Pakistan Armed Forces launched multiple attacks using drones and other munitions along the entire western border on the intervening night of 08 and 09 May. And Pak troops also resorted to numerous ceasefire violations along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir. The drone attacks were effectively repulsed, and a befitting reply was given, though there were unprecedented scenes really for many of those across the country to see the kind of visuals from last night of rock missiles coming in and also being destroyed by the Indian military. Well, let's go across. All right, we will get you more updates on what really is happening right now. But there's a look at Jammu and Kashmir the morning after the situation yesterday. As we said, artillery fire and shelling continues along the border, as it has ever since the Pahalgam attack, in which 26 citizens were killed. Since then, one has seen increasing and aggressive firing and shelling from Pakistan along the line of control, as well as the international border. The worry now for many people is what's going to happen next. Will there be an escalation? NDTV's Shivarur sent us this report.
Are very tense right now. Things are extremely volatile right now. Remember, Pakistan's attempts twice over 48 hours to conduct attacks directly on military establishments, here in Srinagar and in different parts of India, Jammu, Ludhiana, Pathankot, Kapurthala, Chandigarh and elsewhere, where we've been hearing air raid sirens today, suggests that Pakistan cannot be trusted to wind things down and de-escalate, even though India has repeatedly given them that option diplomatically. This is a country that clearly needs some kind of a face saver, and therefore India is completely on high alert. There's no question of letting the guard down. A worst case scenario of another escalation is always factored into India's every move. Pakistan has already indicated that it wants to do that, because overnight as well, after a bad drubbing in the air thanks to India's air defense systems, they've been continuing to send in drones, according to the Indian Army's official statement this morning. The Chaukibal, where I reported from last evening, saw heavy shelling overnight. So have Uri and Kupwara. So you can expect that things are going to remain hot today as well. There may be a possibility of things de-escalating, but war planners, military commanders, the political leadership are expecting things, always plan for the worst in this kind of a scenario. And that's what's really going to happen right now. Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, has of course met the three chiefs and the chief of defense staff. The prime minister is in touch with all his, security establishment chiefs on a real-time, hour-to-hour basis, because this is an evolving scenario. And as we know, the prime minister, is fully plugged into every little decision that is being made at this point of time beyond the operational freedom given to the armed forces. So, expect an escalation, and let's just hope that things will actually calm down.